Deli has been part of the Westchester community for over 10 years. We always use the freshest and highest quality ingredients for all our dishes and catering events. Our breakfast features bagels with freshly sliced Nova. Don't miss out our thick challah French toast. For lunch, grab a booth and enjoy one of our oversized salads or our freshly cut hot deli sandwiches. We're open 7 days a week, where the coffee is always hot and freshly brewed.
And we are back on air. You know what, Siobhan? I will think about it.
Thank you for the
okay?
warning.
You've been telling me that since.
Excuse me.
You've been telling me that since before New Year's. You're supposed to get a by New Year's.
Okay.
Get what?
A
I'm
Snapchat.
so out of the loop.
Siobhan is so like adamant about me getting a Snapchat because I don't know why. Why are you so? You act like I can't just send you videos through a text message.
No, snaps are better.
Why?
They just are.
Why would you want to keep it forever?
This is what we do. Okay. Ready? Go to your phone. Go to text messages. You hold the camera button right there. And hold it. Okay. Wait.
I don't have that update.
You don't have the look.
I'm that much of a
Look, you
grandmother.
go,
I do not have that update.
like that. And then you let go.
That's actually really creepy. That was creepy. Who'd you send that to?
My friend.
Okay. Either way, Brian.
My
hi,
person.
Brian.
What?
Oh, I want to see if I could hear Brian. All right, Brian.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I could hear you. Brian.
Awesome.
I kind of bully Brian on the show, just letting you guys know.
You bully
that.
everyone.
I don't
so
bully
much.
everyone, all right, Sassy Siobhan. Now, Brian, it's my favorite time of the day, and it's for the news. So I think I need you to hum just so I could find the awesome. You know, let's put an NFL theme. You ready for that?
Oh yeah,
Sounds
NFL.
good?
That sounds
All right,
good.
let's pray to Jesus that this is the correct.
It probably won't.
It
It's never the
probably
one you
isn't. It
want.
never is.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, ready, Brian?
Yeah, I'm ready.
WICR
See?
presents another
Never the
great
one that I
New York
need.
sports
Hey,
moment.
hey, this
July
is outdated.
9th, 2011. Yankee captain
So should I, like,
Derek
try and
Jeter
talk over it,
goes
or-
5-5
Should we just
en
keep
route
skipping?
to recording his 3,000th
No, you
hit
know what, Brian?
on a
You're just gonna take away with the news because I have no idea what in the world's going up with our liner. So 3, 2,
Oh.
1, go.
Okay, so ISIS posted a video early yesterday saying that this at sundown today on Thursday is the deadline to exchange hostages they've taken in exchange for prisoners in Iraq. It's like, yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to
Sorry, I
start
didn't mean to
today.
giggle. It's just that he's staring right at me and it's very uncomfortable. Like,
Thank you, I guess. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm
Brian.
desperate for compliments
I
these
like your
days.
Oh my
voice.
god.
Please don't be like Kenny.
Poor Kenny.
So, Harvard's Hasty Pudding Theatricals named Amy Poehler and Chris Pratt the Man-Woman of the Year.
Chris Pratt may actually star as the new Indiana
Yeah, I
Jones,
heard
too,
that.
By the way.
Did you read how they like the critics how they feel about Chris Pratt like being Indiana Jones?
No.
Why would it
They
say?
said they gave reasons of why he would be great and why he would be bad. They said he would be great because he channeled his inner Indiana Jones and Marty McFly for Guardians of the Galaxy, and he also did Jurassic Park, so it's not like
Yep.
he can't handle it. And then like some bad reasons would be like, oh, he's got too much overexposure and it might like taint like everything,
No.
blah blah blah. But like at the same time, Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford was doing Star Wars
Yeah,
and
I was
Indiana
just going
Jones
to say
at the same
that.
time.
It's like the perfect example going from sci-fi to...
I just love how much
Exactly.
that Chris Pratt really blew up after Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
everyone likes him.
And then after, they also said, what if this Indiana Jones is better than the last Indiana
Yeah.
Jones, and that it could completely ruin Harrison Ford's
I
like
don't think
dynasty.
so. I don't think so.
You know,
There
I
will
would
always
like
be one
Chris Pratt
Harrison
to be
Ford.
Indiana Jones, but then they have to have a cameo with Shia LaBeouf, because at the end of the last
No.
one, they
Goodbye,
hinted
Brian.
at him...
Brian, you
being
realize I now have the powers to just turn you off your mic. Don't
Yeah.
ever say
Like,
that
you
again.
don't like
Um,
Shia LaBeouf?
I don't. Not anymore.
Why?
I'm over
I-
him now. He's not as.
I just feel
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
more like a big F you to Shia LaBeouf.
Like-
Like, look at the role you could have had.
I think. What's
He
what's
kind of
the
went
role?
nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think after the paper bag incident, I
Yep.
just kind of stopped caring for him. But then I like got more interest when he was in that. What was that video that he was like? Completely,
Sia?
Is that it?
Yeah.
No, not the
Oh.
Sia. That was recent. There's another one that he did that he's like completely naked and he's like crying in front of the girl and it's like, no one knows what I'm talking about.
No.
This is
No.
uncomfortable.
Well, he
Okay,
was
never mind.
assaulted. He was raped.
Yeah, I heard that. He was sexually assaulted at,
It's
like...
very unfortunate
That
for
that
him.
thing with the paper bag over his face.
Yeah.
That art exhibit.
That's why he put a paper bag.
No,
No,
it
it
was part of an art thing. Like it was part of a not a show, but like
yeah,
a,
it was more just like everyone was hating on him, so he wore a paper bag saying, I'm not famous, for a while, to get more attention.
You can't see me, but I'm rolling my eyes.
Yeah,
Brian,
I
can see me.
I can see you rolling your
You
eyes.
couldn't see me roll my eyes. I don't know. I don't like Shia LaBeouf anymore. I think it was maybe also after the third Transformers too.
Why?
Right? Was it the third that he was in?
Yeah, he was in
That
the
was
third
just
one. Then they switched to
Rosie
Mark
Huntington,
Wahlberg.
Whatever. What's her name? Because you like Victoria's
Rosie
Secret models.
H.W.
There we
Huntington
go.
Whiteley.
Why is her name so long?
I don't know. She's
Anyway,
British.
after that one, I stopped caring for him. But go
I feel
ahead,
you.
with your news.
So Jimmy McMillan, the rent is too high, man. Yeah, he's being kicked out of his apartment for not paying rent.
That has to be the funniest thing I've ever heard. Can
Yeah.
you imagine when they kick him out? The rent is too That's funny.
No one saw that coming.
He's actually claiming it's a conspiracy theory because they want to kick him out so that they can charge more for the apartment for the next people.
Well, I guess that makes sense. No.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the rent's too high guy.
I just think that's hilarious.
It's-
Like, what are the chances that that would happen to him of all people?
Irony at its best.
Jeez
I guess.
Louise.
Comcast renamed a man A-hole Brown on his bill when he tried to cancel recently.
No.
Yeah, he got a letter for his newest bill, and on it, instead of Ricardo Brown, it was A-hole Brown.
What's
So-
Comcast defense? Did they say anything about it?
They said they're sorry, and I think they're refunding like the past 2 years of cable.
Can you imagine the person typing it? They're probably just like, nah, F this guy.
Yeah.
They just put a-hole brown. Like,
Could
they're
you
not gonna
imagine
notice.
that already goes onto like his phone? So when people
Yeah.
call him and they see caller ID, A-hole Brown.
God, that's horrible. Wow. That's a, oh my god. Poor Comcast.
That's
a big,
funny.
That's a really big company too, to be doing
Yeah.
something like that. How much money is he getting?
That's
do you know?
funny.
No idea, but a
That's
lot.
what she
I hope.
said.
Oh, I thought
I think that's funny. That's something I would do.
She made her sound like Minnie
I feel
Mouse.
like this is a guy who like yelled at them on the phone. I'm just gonna be like, a-hole Brown.
He said it was like he tried to get it canceled, then his wife tried to get it canceled, and then
Why
after
is he
his
trying
wife,
to cancel?
because he doesn't want to pay for cable anymore.
Who doesn't want cable?
I guess he's like moving or something. So
He wants
I don't
Verizon
trust
Fios.
people
What if they do
who
that?
always say I don't have cable. Like, why don't you have cable? Why don't you want to be in contact with the world like that? Because
you can still just pay for internet.
You could also say
No.
the same for social media, but nobody's
Oh.
saying that to
Hey,
you, Spring.
hey, I have one. Okay, I have one, and we're good. Besides, I don't like to see what you guys are doing all the time. It's annoying. To see the same selfies with a different girl, it's a little annoying. Okay, and I'm like a victim of it. Not a victim. What would the word be?
Guilty.
Guilty. There we go. Wasn't the word, but I'll go with that. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Brian.
Okay, so measles case confirmed at University of Minnesota and 1,000 being monitored in Arizona after they came back from Disneyland. The measles being
Please.
the new Ebola for America, I guess.
You know, I actually read an article saying that Ebola may become more contagious right now. Like,
Really?
it won't be, like, deadlier, but it is becoming more contagious. So they're trying to figure
Oh my
out
god,
what
it's
in the
gonna.
world's
This is the
going
beginning
on.
of the zombie apocalypse.
I don't know. I just feel like all the Ebola news completely, like, died down. So whenever I see
now
a
it's
headline
measles.
for it, I'm just like, why isn't no one making a big deal of this? It literally just said it transformed it to being more contagious. But
Because it's not in the US,
I think everyone
guess.
just gives up. It's just like, you know what? If I'm gonna get
Yeah.
infected and
my
die,
little
whatever.
brother believes it's like a government cover-up. I'm so serious. He's, like, so convinced. He was just like, didn't you notice all this stuff about Ebola? Gone. I'm excited. It's all gone. But it's an interesting theory. Sounds
Yeah.
like Hyde from that 70s show.
Mm.
Runs
Oh.
on water, man. Go ahead, Brian.
And last story I saw is a suitcase full of body parts was found near the headquarters of Twitter.
Excuse me?
Why would you say this so nonchalant?
And finally,
My voice is just monotone, so
Human body parts?
yeah, I assume
Who found
so.
them?
Mannequin?
There was like a suitcase left behind. I guess someone's like, "Oh, whose suitcase is this?" It opens up, body parts fall out.
Oh my
Cops are
God.
called.
Can you
Oh
imagine
my
being that?
wait,
That-
I have a really funny story relating to that. Can I tell
Why
it?
do you
Why
have
was
a
that
I
funny?
want to hear this.
Okay, so my uncle was telling me a story about this girl that okay, so my uncles, they live in Brooklyn, and they grew up in Brooklyn, so all of their friends, they're still all really good friends with the friends that they were in high school with, in college, whatever. So they're telling me a story about this kid. Oh no, these are my uncles from Long Island. Okay, so this family that they knew, the girl was babysitting this puppy for their neighbors, and they went on a trip, like they went on vacation, whatever, and the puppy was sick and she had to take it to the vet. She took it to the vet, blah blah blah. The puppy was sicker than she thought, and it was like a big puppy, like a like a mass, like the huge dogs that are huge even when they're puppies.
Like a
So
Great
the puppy ends up dying.
Oh.
So the girl calls her dad and is like, "Dad, like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Blah blah blah." So they come up with this brilliant idea that the girl should tell them that the dog ran away instead of died. So she puts the dog in a suitcase and goes on the train from the city to Long Island. So she's in Penn Station and a guy is like, "Oh, like, you coming home from college, blah blah blah," like, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming home from college. That's why I have a suitcase." Like, kind of playing along with it, and he goes, "Oh well, let me help you with your bags. Like, it seems like you got a lot, and it seems super heavy." So he's helping her down with the bags, and before the
I know where this is going.
before the train even, like, right when the train closes the door, he takes a suitcase and jumps out. The doors close, and he has the suitcase of the dead dog. So
That's not where I thought it was going.
it was so funny. And so then she's like calling her dad, like, "What do I do? What do I do?" And he's like, "There's nothing you can do. The dog's gone." Then they found the dog in like a ditch somewhere.
Oh my god. I like the way Michelle just laughed. She's like, "I found him in a ditch."
And he was never found again.
Wait, did she ever tell the people?
I think she might
I
have.
think like people like PETA or ASPCA like heard about this. They
No.
probably would, like,
The dog is
flip.
dead. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
They could have thought like maybe you killed him and then just put him in a bag and then left him in a ditch. Evilly.
Evilly?
Well,
Evilly. Yeah, I used that word. Yeah, I used that word.
You're weird.
is that even a word?
No, it's probably not. Also, Siobhan, I think it's really hilarious that I could hear you eating that apple on air.
Good. It's
Oh,
a
you're-
special sound effect.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to play 4 or 5 seconds from Rihanna, mainly because I don't know how I feel about this song. Do you
I
guys
don't
have
think
you
I-
No,
I've
it's
heard it.
different.
Okay,
We'll talk about it after.
Different does not mean good. It's with Rihanna. It's produced by Kanye West, I think, and also Paul McCartney does some of the music.
Wait, I think
too.
I heard a snippet of this.
It's an interesting song, so we're going to talk about it when we come back. For now, we're going to hit a break.
WICR presents another great New York sports moment.